Hey there guys, what's up and welcome back to Project Metal Chalk. Today I am playing some No Man's Sky and I've actually a little late on this, but I do want to film a quick little update video, so to speak, on the new No Man's Sky update. I'm apologizing for being late on getting this out. I've been wanting to do this forever and I could never get No Man's Sky to actually work with the OBS correctly. Now I've fixed it, so we're all good. Second, I have been super bogged down with a whole bunch of stuff that kind of happened unexpectedly, and I know I kept promising I'd be back on schedule with posting Soma and then another video each week. So starting this week, I will be posting Soma and another video of random choosing for the rest of the week, or for the rest of time or whatever. Also, excuse me. The week after next, I will not be posting anything because I will be on a trip with the rest of the guys. We're going to a camp and we're going to do a whole bunch of stuff. It's going to be great. We might film a little bit while we're there, just kind of on the side. Anyway, so let's go ahead and jump into this video. So we are playing No Man's Sky, and for those of you that haven't ever played No Man's Sky, I filmed a video on this a long time ago before the major update. They're circling my base, aren't they? I've got a base down there. Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and just jump right in without too much explanation. But anyway, so this is my dude. He has a light bulb for a head. He's pretty neat. There's crystal over there. There's lots of water and the giant rings, and there's two ships kind of just circling my base because they probably want to land. Anyway, so I tried filming this video earlier, like a while back. I think a week ago, and for whatever reason the audio files were corrupted and I couldn't post the video. It was very upsetting. I didn't like it. Anyway, so the update that just came out was the Abyss update, or something close to that. It was definitely Abyss. But anyway, so this greatly improved water planets, and I found this water planet and I filmed an entire video on it, and the audio files are gone. So anyway, we're just gonna go ahead and jump in, literally. So, welcome to the new water planet. As you can tell, the water is much deeper than normal, and there's these new base parts. So these are what are known as aquatic base parts, as well as a new exocraft, which we'll get into in a second. But first, let's go ahead and check this out. So they fixed the animation to where you walk when inside of an underwater base now. You can also attach normal base parts, like this observatory, as well as, I believe, this is an underwater room. Okay. Well, you can put normal base parts onto aquatic base parts as well, like I did this landing pad out here, which is pretty cool. You can put a farm on top of it still. It's all normal. You can pretty much do whatever you can normally do with. Oops, putting it down too far. Anyway, you can pretty much do whatever you can normally do with stuff like this. Thank you. So base building hasn't changed all too much, but they did add the aquatic parts. They've got aquatic hallways, aquatic rooms, and doors, as well as a door that moon pool that goes down to the bottom. And you can still put landing pads. You can't actually fly your ship underwater. The only way I got it down here was because I had a landing pad down here. By the way, this is my new ship. It is an S-class ship. It is the Abyssal, the Abyssal of the Vikir, and it is an exotic S-class ship. It is highly expensive, but it's such a great ship. It flies fast. It's got great shields. I think it is the exotic variant of a explorer or a shuttle. It's one of those two. Anyway, so let's go ahead and check out the new EXO. This is what everyone has been wanting to see. So this is called the Nautilin, and it is an aquatic exocraft, pretty much a submarine in every sense of the word. It doesn't really boost. It has a boost module, but I've never actually gotten it to work for whatever reason. It does have a scanner, and you can also scan for certain things underwater that are difficult to find. So we're actually headed to a thing I discovered in the last video, or the video I tried to film, but it wasn't there for whatever reason. As in, like, it was floating 10 feet above the planet's surface, and you couldn't actually visit it. I gotta find it. It's this way, I know. See, the base is over there, so it's gotta be over here, right? Trust me, guys. Okay, there it is. So we're actually going down right there to what is called an underwater ruin, and I've already used it, so I don't believe I can use it again. But this is what it looks like. I wish I could use it again. I might be able to. Let's find out. So it works the same as an above water ruin. It's just different texture. It's underwater, and it has this thing. Nah, I can't use it again. Darn. But when you activate it, this thing turns into like a seashell or something, and it gives you like the same kind of stuff that you would get from an above water ruin, but it just looks super cool whenever it happens, and I mean, it's like jelly, and it looks awesome. So anyway, that's that. You can also scan for underwater buildings, underwater crash sites, you can find crashed ships, and you can find crashed freighters underwater now. And you actually have to do that for a mission. There is a new story mode, sort of, with this update. I've already completed it, and you get an aquatic helmet for the anomaly race upon completion. It looks really cool. It's like an old classic diver's helmet. I don't actually want to put it on right now because then I'll have to change all my customization settings again. But if you want to see a picture of it, I'm sure if you just go to Google or whatever, you can search for aquatic No Man's Sky Abyss update, and it literally it would probably be the first thing that pops up, actually. It's really easy to find, but it looks super cool. And if I don't remember where my base is, if I can, I will put some pictures of it on my social media accounts and all that, which will be in the description. Really above water, okay. But anyway, so this is actually kind of it for the update. There wasn't a whole lot, but it was the most recent update, sort of classified as the next biggest update. There is another update in the works, I'm sure, that will add some pretty cool stuff. They've already patched this one because for whatever reason the Nautilin had a little boost symbol that wouldn't go away, and sometimes when you got into it, the lights would be like above the thing, like the model wasn't loading or whatever. But I believe all that's been fixed. So this is pretty much it for this update. I didn't actually do a video on the big update that released all of the cool stuff, like what I'm currently, how I look and stuff. Like the big update, the No Man's Sky Next, was the humongous update that added in true multiplayer, as well as some other stuff, like character customization and a whole bunch of other stuff. So real fast, let's you know what, we're gonna look at this real fast, but we're not gonna actually change anything because I don't want to. So you have the 5 races: Anomaly, Gek, Korvax, Vy'keen, and Traveler. And you know what? Flip it. I can fix all this eventually, as long as I remember what I have on. Body shape, head type, torso, armor, Alright, so this is the Anomaly race. It's pretty much an astronaut. Body shape just kind of does like fat and squatty, tall, slender, you know, basic body shape stuff. The head is really interesting. So you can change the markings on your helmet as well. You can make it look fancy or whatever. Then you've got the different types of helmets. So we've got this really cool looking thing. This one is my favorite, honestly. I love the way that it has eyes that blink and it has little eyelids and stuff. It looks really cool and I love it. This one is super cool. It's got 3 little eyeballs. This one kind of reminds me of a stormtrooper. Then you've got this one, which is like a knight, sort of. Whatever this one is. There's just a bunch of really cool helmets you can get, or that you start out with. This is, you can buy 2 from the Quicksilver bot in the Anomaly now, and then this is the aquatic helmet that you can get now. And when you change the accent color, it changes the energy inside of the helmet to be a different color. I prefer gray, honestly. Gray is like my all-time favorite color. But yeah, so that's that. And then you've got your torsos, which will be different. This stuff is all the same for every race. So that's the Anomaly race. Then you can also play as the 3 other races, like the Gek. The body types for Geks differ greatly, actually. But you can, there's so many things you can do for these races. Like for the Gek, you've got different head types that are crazy weird, because you know Geks are crazy weird. Actually, some of this has been updated. I don't remember a lot of these. Face types can be changed now, apparently. That's new. You can change your beak. That's actually kind of cool. Miscellaneous. Okay, so that's markings, and then the eyes you can change. You can change what kind of eyeball you have. That's kind of cool. It's like they're not loading completely, but it's still pretty cool either way. So torsos for Geks seem to follow the same. Yeah, that's the same for every race. Alright, let's look at the Vy'keen real fast. So the Vy'keen, of course, look totally awesome. And I believe their body shapes, yeah, same body shapes. Head. We've got tons of different heads for the Vy'keen. These are all really cool looking. Personally, I like this one. You can change the face shape, it would appear. Can you not, like, have the one that has the little tongue things come out of it? Oh, guess not. Korvax. This is probably, if I were going to play as one of the 3 main races, I'd most likely play as the Korvax. I'm going to change armor. Get armor. That, I think, is Korvax armor. This is Korvax armor. This is main armor. Let's see. Head. We've got plenty of different heads. Now, when these actually first came out, for whatever reason, their little eye things were, like, to the right a bit, which was kind of weird. Looks like that's been fixed, and they actually flash now. That's kind of cool. So, pretty much, for the Korvax, you've got your basic head types. You can't really change up too much with them. And then you've got the Travelers, which is my selected race. So the Travelers, of course, if you've done the story and you've checked out all the really cool stuff, the Travelers are this kind of recreation of what the Atlas thinks its creator looked like, but it can't remember. So from that spawned a crud ton of Travelers. And depending on what head you choose, I think you can actually, you have different customization settings. So then you've got this guy. He looks really cool. And this is what the synthesis bot from the and the Anomaly will look like. Then you got my head, which is awesome. The triangle dude, which is still cool. And then you just have these basic alien-looking fish people. Pretty cool stuff. Let me change up all my stuff again. No, wait, all it was gray. No, it was white. It was white. I think I did it white because I called myself the Ghost. What is that? No, it was this one. Gloves were these. So yeah, that is pretty much customization, which is really cool. And you can just get one of these in every base. There's one on every space station. They're just kind of everywhere. So anyway, that is the new update. There's a few things I didn't cover because I don't, for the sake of time, I don't want to like go around the planet and try to find one of the underwater buildings. But there's some new creatures that can actually spawn that will try to catch you. I think I've got some drops from them. Nope, I sold them. But there's some really cool stuff you can find underwater now. Basically, No Man's Sky has become a great game. I've always loved this game, even before they added true multiplayer in. But it's really cool. So I've actually thought about it for a while, and I would like to start posting more No Man's Sky videos, which means I've got to find a group to play with. I've actually got a few guys in mind. The main Origin Squad, my main group, like me, Demon Slayer, Musket, all of them, they don't actually have PCs strong enough to run No Man's Sky, nor do they possess the internet to hold a long enough playthrough of No Man's Sky. So, it's just me right now, and that's why I haven't really posted No Man's Sky like I wanted to. Soon, however, I'm hoping to find a group that will want to play and will be able to make videos with me. I've got some guys in mind, but haven't actually asked yet. I'm falling. But I'm hoping to take care of that soon. So that will pretty much do it for today's video. Be on the lookout for more videos coming. I'm gonna try to get as many as I can up before I have to go to camp or whatever, leave on this big trip. But just know that I am trying. I apologize for being late on my videos. Yeah, that's it. Also, my good friend Professional Walrus just posted a video as well, featuring me, Demon Slayer, and Reggie. If you want to check that out, there is a link to his channel in my discussion page on my channel, as well as there's a link to the video on my social media accounts, like and there's one on my Discord, there's one on Instagram, there's one on my Tumblr that I never touch. That's like 5 posts, that's it. But anyway, so that's really good. If you want to go check that out, definitely go check that out, because it's really cool. Anyway, so if you enjoyed today's video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions or comments about the video, or if you would like to suggest a topic for a future video, please be sure to leave that down in the comment box below. I hope you all have a good day or night, depending on where you live, and I will see you all next time.